What's going on, everybody? This is Nick Lawson from Squad Sports. Happy week, or I guess couple of days before the holidays get started, but you know we had to get episode 56 of your sports sponsorship tip of the week. Awesome. I hope everybody's getting ready for that holiday break. For all of you in sports, you know, who have basketball games going on, and this is a crazy time, I hope you take a little bit of time to relax as we get the holidays going here at Squad. We're definitely crazy busy with all of our clients, but we love it. Tip of the week this week. It's going to combine two things that I've been talking about a lot, but I think our goal right now for our partners needs to be drive direct sales. Nobody has marketing budget right now. Everybody needs to be massively efficient. And by efficient, I mean they need to be able to say, if I spend X amount of dollars, I can get Y amount of dollars back. And of course, maybe you can get it to an equation like that. That should be our goal within advertising, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's, you know, very close to that, where you can say, hey, look, you spent this many dollars today, and then, you know, immediately we're seeing revenue here from this tactic, and we're also going to be able to see revenue long term. So you got to talk with your partners. It's going to matter how much budget they have, how well they're doing in the pandemic. But again, we should always be going down what I call the sponsorship funnel, which is awareness, engagement, purchase or action, and then retargeting, because that's what digital ads have. So the tip of the week this week on episode 56 has those within it. Again, I'm big on Snapchat right now. If you look at the numbers on Snapchat, it is becoming a new Facebook. And again, people don't like to engage on it because it's a person search rather than a wall discover. So I talked about this on YouTube. YouTube is just search, right? It's search based. Most people are searching exactly for what video. Your goal should be, hey, what are people searching for, and how can I get the top terms? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know, as people share things, you're going to be able to discover those and see those on a wall, and there's an algorithm. Snapchat is very person based. And by that, I mean, people have to add you, and then they engage with you and they see your content. So there's a little bit more work, but again, if you can get that community, it's gonna be very, very engaged. So again, tip of the week this week is this. I know we're 2 minutes 30 in and I haven't even said it, but I love, there's a chain here in Portland, Oregon, or I guess up in Portland, Oregon, called Fred Meyer. And the one thing they do crazy well is their free Friday download. Unequivocally, sometimes I'll go to Fred Meyer over other places because I know that I have a free Friday download. I know what it is. It's like a yogurt or some new product or a Gatorade, right? And I go there and I get something for free. And of course, I end up spending a ton of money after that. What I would like you to do, especially post holidays, you know, hopefully your small business and sponsors are going to have that holiday rush, but then a lot of times we might see a shrinking of sales, and this is going to help that momentum. So again, mixing two things. Have some sort of free Friday download. Obviously branded, obviously call it something, but fans can only access it through Snapchat. They have to follow you on Snapchat. And I know we did this, you know, a different piece of this a couple of weeks ago where it was, hey, do a Snapchat follow and then a coupon book from the partners and putting the snap code at the partner location. But what we want to do is a free Friday download, free Tuesday download. Have that driver in to your Snapchat account. Give a reason why this fan should jump on and follow you, and then have that sponsor give away something, even if it's a buy one get one free, even if it's you know, some smaller item that's going to allow them to get more sales, because again, it works so well for Fred Meyer, and I know they're a really big company and they can kind of take that loss to then get the gain. If you have smaller sponsors and they can't just like give product out to try and incentivize those purchases, then maybe you get a bigger sponsor to sort of support and purchase those smaller items, and maybe they get to brand it, they get to show, you know, hey, we're giving back to small businesses. But again, we take this free Friday download, we say you can only access it on Snapchat. Make sure you follow us on Snapchat. Do this, you know, type in our username, scan this code, whatever it may be. What you're gonna have is you're gonna have people jump onto your Snapchat, follow you just for the free Friday download. Now we got them hooked. We're in, right? So not only is the sponsor getting awareness, they're getting engagement, right? Fans are coming in just for this free Friday download with the sponsor, see who's going to be, see who's going to be featured for that week, right? Then from there, what we can do is what we can do is prove purchases, because obviously if they do the free Friday download, maybe it's a coupon code they're typing in. So we're getting that action, right? X amount of fans who follow that, pull that up, swipe up, on the story on Snapchat, and you don't have to have X amount of followers to do that, but swipe up, boom, they click it, they go through, they download a PDF or a coupon, then they can go use it, whether it's online, whatever that may be. Now we're getting trackable sales. Now we're having a sponsor get on a free Friday download and they're like, man, that was amazing. We got 50 sales within one day on that. I want to do another product on that. I want to see how can I get some exclusivity for the next week. Now we're building something that really is an asset that's trackable. And then from there, again, as the person downloads that coupon and uses it, that sponsor should have the ability to be able to click some sort of email or whatever that is, especially for online purchases. Now we can do some retargeting. They can hit those people with first-party data. I don't know if you've been following the whole Apple, Facebook thing, but first-party data is going to be the next big hit. Probably next tip of the week is going to be on that. So again, we've hit every single funnel: awareness, engagement, purchase in action, and retargeting, and we're growing our Snapchat following. So now our Snapchat asset is even bigger. And the big thing that's huge on Snapchat right now, this stat was crazy, that I heard on a podcast from somebody who runs sort of the Snapchat pieces there. Snapchat has more users age 25 and above in the US than Twitter has total users in the US. Let me reiterate that. Snapchat has more users 25 and above in age in the US than Twitter has total users in the US. Snapchat is not for kids anymore. It's matured. It's getting into what Facebook is right now, but it's that 25 to 35 range. 2/3 of Snapchat users have children. They're in that demographic that's going to be purchasing. It's absolutely a platform we need to have, especially for our sponsors moving forward, so that they can buy campaigns like this through your following. So that's all to say, now you're getting these followers in, pump them with content. Let's take some of those Instagram stories content, tweak it a little bit to fit Snapchat, get them coming back, but use the free Friday download as a trackable asset to pull them in. And again, this is a digital asset that proves sales. What do sponsors want right now? Things that can prove sales, especially digital, and things that, especially as we get coming out of the holidays, there's going to be a slump. There's going to be a slump right after the holidays. This is going to be a great driver to get people back in. Again, if the businesses can't afford to pay for those slots, get a bigger sponsor, have it pushed that they care about the community, which obviously they do, maybe a bank partner, maybe a car dealership partner, and sponsor that item to be hosted and they get some logo love. So that's the tip of the week this week. I know I was kind of a little all over the place, but free Friday download idea, let's take that to Snapchat. Let's make that a really good piece to drive people in. It's trackable. Sponsors will love it. Get 1, 2, 3, 4 sponsors just to try it, get it on. It may take a few weeks. It may take a month to get going. People love free stuff. It works, in other use cases, it'll work for you as well. So again, that's the tip of the week this week. Have a great holiday season. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember, keep pushing those limits within sports sponsorship.